And rain for the weekend.
Yes, I still am. But, yesterday I promised you a couple of pretty nice days, and hey,
here we go.
I'm going to stick to it this afternoon. Let's take you back to the morning hours today, though. It was a very foggy scene out there. Great shot of the Coast Guard station and the lighthouse down by the waterfront earlier this morning from Brian in Buffalo. And as we take you down a little bit further south of that, down to Arkwright, and Paul sent this photo in of some of the fog forming over the pond in his backyard, or at least close to it, earlier this morning. But that fog burned off pretty quickly. A lot of fog in some of the valley areas earlier this morning. Well, of course, the ice boom is coming out right now. From the ice boom cam, you can see there's more ice now starting to drift toward the river, and some of this is actually drifting up the river as they remove the ice boom. And you can see some of that from this shot from the Buffalo State College Great Lakes Research Center webcam. You can see the chunks of ice working down the river now as the boom is removed. Definitely a sign of spring going on near the waterfront, at least. Satellite and radar picture, we're looking at, well, some patchy clouds over the area as of the noon hour. We have an extremely weak moisture-starved cool front working down across the area right now. That's going to dip our temperatures a little bit, at least up to the north of the city, especially near Lake Ontario with a breeze off the lake this afternoon. But ahead of that front down near the PA line, you may top off at least in the upper 50s today. Overall, a pretty nice day shaping up with that mix of clouds and sun across the area. A little bit sunnier, at least initially this afternoon down toward northern PA, but even down there, some clouds will mix in. Now, for the overnight and tomorrow, I think some pesky clouds will tend to hang out down in this direction. So skies will be at least partly cloudy closer to the Pennsylvania line overnight, whereas skies up to the north will be mostly clear, mostly sunny skies on tap tomorrow. Again, a little bit cloudier down here to the south, and some of those clouds may start to advance northward later in the afternoon. Now, getting into Saturday, we have a rather vigorous storm, which is going to be traveling by well north of the region across the upper Great Lakes area. And look at the rain that's going to be breaking out across the area getting into Saturday morning. The computer is suggesting there could be maybe a few wet flakes at the onset down here in some of the higher terrain of the PA line. But for the most part, this is going to be liquid precip, and the winds really whip up, especially in the hills and near the Erie Lakeshore in Chautauqua County, even to the south of Sturgeon Point. There could be some wind gusts in the order of 45 miles per hour on Saturday. Well, we're perking up. 50 degrees here in Buffalo, edging into the low 50s of the noon hour. A little chillier up to the north at the Falls with 48, 46 by the lakeshore at Dunkirk. It's going to be a little cooler down there, too, with the breeze off the lake. 52 at Jamestown, 55 at Wellsville and Bradford. Your sunset time at 7:57 this evening. Here's the forecast details. A cloud and sun mix across the area for this Friday Eve. It's going to be sunnier down toward the Pennsylvania border, at least initially this afternoon, but then some clouds will mix in down there as well. High temp 46 near Lake Ontario, 53 in the metro to about 57 around Bradford. Mostly clear tonight, cloudier toward the Pennsylvania border, and the lows bottoming out between 28 to 33 degrees. Then tomorrow, mostly sunny. Again, somewhat cloudier to the south. Some of those clouds may drift northward during the later afternoon hours, 49 to 54. And on Saturday, well, it looks like a soaking rain will be spreading northward during the morning hours, continuing into the afternoon. Very windy in the higher terrain to the south and along the Chautauqua County lakeshore. High temps on Saturday, 46 to 50. Not too much better on Sunday. The rain becomes more intermittent, just some scattered rain showers in upper 40s to near 50. We dry up for Monday, but look at that, 65 by next Wednesday.
Well, it beats the 20s and the 30s.
It sure does.
So there you go. Look at it the right way.
We're getting there.
We are. Thank you, Mike.